I'm Peyton Gall with these KSJB Radio local news headlines for Friday, February 20th. Federal Reserve President Neil Kashkari presented at the Midwest Economic Outlook Summit in Fargo yesterday, speaking to North Dakota business leaders, warning that while some sectors are thriving, like data centers, the state's skilled labor market, particularly in construction, remains in a highly competitive squeeze, according to Jeff Beach from the North Dakota Monitor. The Federal Reserve has an important role in regulating the economy, according to the Monitor. They mediate interest rates by cutting them to bolster the economy and by increasing them to limit inflation. The current interest rates are around 6%, and they're causing stress for homeowners, which Kashkari acknowledged. Kashkari pointed to a unique pressure on the local housing market that has emerged contemporarily: the boom in AI data centers. The demand for extensive, complex electrical and plumbing infrastructure outbids residential developers for the state's limited pool of skilled tradespeople. Quote, "This is life in a market economy," Kashkari said. Quote, "If there's major investment in one sector, it's going to draw resources from other sectors," end quote. State demographer Nigel Harstead confirmed during a panel that North Dakota has surpassed 800,000 residents for the first time. However, the Monitor reports he said that this growth has been driven largely by international immigration, which is now slowing due to the recent federal policy changes. North Dakota's unemployment rate remains exceptionally low at 2.6%, meaning there is no reserve of, quote, "people laying around," end quote, to fill new openings. The North Dakota Monitor reports Kashkari pointed to a dramatic shift in federal immigration policy as a primary driver of rising costs. Last year's move to impose a $100,000 fee for new H-1B visa petitions, up from a previous maximum of $5,000, has effectively choked the supply of international workers who historically fill critical construction roles. Governor Kelly Armstrong has named veteran Fargo attorney and former police officer Mark Freese to the North Dakota Supreme Court. Freese will fill the vacancy left by Justice Daniel Crothers, who retires at the end of this month after 2 decades on the bench. Effective March 9th, Freese brings a diverse background in criminal defense, law enforcement, and military service to the state's highest court. Governor Armstrong praised Freese as a, quote, "brilliant and fair-minded lawyer whose experience as both a police officer and a premier defense attorney offers a unique perspective for the court." Freese also currently chairs the North Dakota Commission on Legal Counsel for Indigents, which shows he has a focus on the constitutional rights of the accused. That's KSJB Radio Local News. I'm Peyton Gall. You can find more online at ksjbam.com or tune in weekdays at 9:15 a.m. to hear these headlines live.